Journey to Japan, Series 2, Leaving Adelaide, Video 1. Systems Logic. Why is everyone going to Japan now? Beyond the temples and the neon, I'm interested in the cities that make society tick. I've travelled to over 50 countries, and I've learned that the way a culture prioritises travel tells you everything about how they live. Today we're beginning a journey to see how logic changes as borders crossed, starting with a 20-year-old era coming to an end in my home base of Adelaide. Part 2. The philosophy of the pattern. To me, the most interesting part of a journey aren't the tourist spots. They are the small, functional details that most people ignore. The way an airport flows, the specific padding of an aging aeroplane seat, or the chaos of a transit hub. These are the patterns of a society. Having spent years exploring Europe and Southeast Asia, I'm heading to Japan, a place that has turned societal logic into a high art form. But to understand why we're going, we have to look at where we're starting. Part 3. The Quiet Gateway. Adelaide Airport is a reflection of the city itself. Bright, modern, arguably the most logical international gateway in Australia, it doesn't have the frantic chaos of Sydney or Melbourne. Here, check-in flows, the views look out over the hills, and passport control is usually a breeze, unless you're stuck behind an unprepared traveller. It's a minor international hub, yet the departures lounge is busy, with Singapore Airlines, Malaysia Airlines, Fiji Airways and Cathay Pacific all leaving during that hour. Beyond a quick coffee and duty-free, there is nothing to do but watch planes. We passed a massive sea lion poster walking down to the plane. One last look at local culture and nature before boarding the flight that would take us away from it all. Part 4. Integrating the woes. We were boarding a Malaysia Airlines A330-300 Airbus. In a few weeks, this exact aircraft type, a workhorse here for almost 20 years, will be retired from the Adelaide route. Malaysia Airlines is a carrier defined by its woes, financial struggles, and immense tragedy. And you can see that history in the cabin. It's an aging system, but one with surprising priority: comfort. The old seats and padding that modern, efficient airlines have long since abandoned. It's a fascinating trade-off: reliability and history versus cold logic of the new. Part 6. Leaving the familiar. Seeing a home city from this height is the ultimate lesson in urban logic. You see the grid of streets, the boundaries of the parklands, and then the sudden sharp line where the green ends and the vast dry interior begins. We're leaving the predictable patterns of Adelaide behind, heading over a continent where the landscape dictates its own rules. The next 7 hours aren't just about crossing Australia and an ocean. They're about shifting my perspective on what's ahead. 7, the service inconsistency. Then there's the human system of Malaysia Airlines. This is a carrier that has survived war turbulence the most, and you see it in the service. In some flights the hospitality is world leading, others, like today, the logic seems a bit disjointed. They skip the pre-meal drinks entirely and went straight to the tracks. It's these inconsistencies people talk about that give the airline its character. It's not polished, robotic, like you might find in Japan. It's human, flawed, and a bit unpredictable. Part 9. The Outback Mystery. About 2 hours in, the most incredible pattern emerged below us. At 38,000 feet, the South Australian Outback was transformed. Instead of the red dust I expected, it was a vast, shimmering inland sea. Flooded plains reflected the sun in the middle of nowhere. Within the wilderness, you can see the thin, straight lines of mining project runways. It's the ultimate example of logic being carved into a landscape, wants to remain wild. These are the passions that keep me travelling. The things no map or plan, toolkit can prepare you for. Part 10. Transition to Kuala. As the Outback faded and we headed towards the coast, the energy of the flight changed. The novelty of the departure was gone, replaced by the quiet rhythm of long-haul transit. We were leaving the familiar system of Australia behind and heading toward a mega hub designed for two very different types of ambition. This in-between time is where you really start to feel the scale of the journey. journey has been a mix of old systems, human errors, and unexpected landscapes. It's a reminder that travel isn't just about destination. It's about observing the logic of how we get there. But the real test of that observation starts when we land. Next time we dive into the jungle logic of Kuala Lumpur International Airport to see what happens when a nation's grand ambition meets the reality of the ground. I'm Passion Turin, and the journey is just the beginning.